Hey, this is Mike with the It's a Bet podcast.
And this is Jerry.
And starting this off, me and Jerry have each vowed to put $50 into our betting accounts.
$50.
$50. And whoever has the most money at the end
Of the playoffs.
is the winner.
Yes,
and whoever
sir.
the loser is has to wear another team's gear. I got to wear Laker gear, and Jerry has to
getting
wear
some Laker
Rockets gear.
Yes.
And take a picture. That seems like a worthy bet. Like I would love to see Jerry in some good Rockets gear. Maybe like a Luis Scola jersey or like a Chuck Hayes jersey.
I can get you a Jared Dudley jersey.
A Jared Dudley. That's disgusting.
Yes,
What about
that's right where I'm going.
Who was the tall bald dude? The light skinned dude?
Oh, that's fam right there.
With the beard.
What's his name? We're kidding to him.
Give me like a Luol Deng jersey.
No.
A Jordan Hill jersey.
Heck no. Jordan Clarkson.
A D'Angelo Russell jersey.
No, what is my guy's name? He was sleeping on the bench.
Yeah.
What is his name?
A bomb.
I feel bad because we're related to him.
What was the dark skinned dude? Bimba, the center.
Oh, with the championship
I
squad.
can't remember, but yeah,
All right.
I'm down.
$50.
$50.
Loser has to wear a jersey.
Loser has to wear a jersey.
The other teams, other guy's favorite team.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
I'm down with that.
So check out our first episode right now.
Bangin' bodies.
And we back.
Yo, you know what I hate about the barbershop? I hate small talk in the barbershop. It's like nothing to talk about, and that's why barbers be taking so long. It's painful.
Is this from yesterday?
Yeah, man. Like, how you doing? Like, how you been? It's like,
Nah, my barber understands like there's no talking whenever I'm there.
man, dude, I just want to get it over with. And they just want to I think they be so bored
The
in there.
awkward silence sometimes
Yeah,
gets
they
to
just
them
be
too.
so bored, and it's like, just cut my hair. Like, I got stuff to do today. I don't want to
Exactly.
talk to you. I don't
Trying
even
to get in,
I
get
don't,
out, and that's it.
I don't really want to get to know you.
I don't want to distract you.
I'm
or
just
nothing.
trying to go.
Yep.
I haven't been going to my barber my whole life, so I don't have that kind of relationship. Trey, you've been going to your barber for a long time though, huh?
Since sixth grade.
Oh, see,
Oh, wow.
Since sixth grade. Yeah, nah, I've been through nah.
Yeah, I've been
So
through a lot.
yeah, that's way different. So I don't have that relationship. I don't want to talk about nothing.
No, I've been going to this guy for like maybe a year and a half, and he just understand like I'm not saying nothing
Man,
to you.
dude, it's like, man, I've been sitting here forever. Like,
He'll turn
I'm
the music up. and
Yeah,
just
man.
vibe.
And bad basketball conversation. That's all that was going on. That was
Luckily,
the
this
worst.
place don't have those.
Yeah,
I kind of wish they did though.
It
'cause
was
some of them
so
were funny.
bad, dude. Like the conversations were just like LeBron don't play no defense. Like comparing like LeBron to Hakeem, and I'm like, listen, I'm from Houston. It was wild. And I'm like,
Wait, well, how does Hakeem and LeBron?
I don't
even
know.
compare?
He just Hakeem. He played defense. You know, he all-time shot blocker.
So he was saying Hakeem better.
He would just start. His comparisons didn't make sense. He was comparing Hakeem's blocking defense, and then bringing up LeBron. I'm like LeBron's a
What?
forward. Like, what?
Yeah, he ain't 7 feet.
How many shots would he be blocking? Like, yeah, and it's like, I love
Guarding
Hakeem.
perimeter guys,
I
like,
love
what?
Hakeem, but LeBron's a different level than Hakeem.
Nah,
I'm
it's
sorry, like
totally
it just is what
different.
it is. Talking about Dwight Howard, and he was like, I hate LeBron because LeBron get everybody. You got Dwight Howard coming off the bench.
Yo, whoa.
Yeah, it was
This
wild.
ain't the White of like 10 years ago.
I mean, he's still good though.
He ain't that good.
He's still good for a bench. Good enough for most.
Oh yeah, definitely
He's
for
still
a bench
better.
player. Yeah,
He's better than most.
but he ain't like that's an unfair advantage.
Like he's still better than most big men. Probably still. He's still probably better than most big men.
I don't think so.
I think he
Especially
is.
not defensively anymore. Offensively, he
How
ain't
many
bringing
good
nothing
defensive
really.
big men are there?
But he's not bringing nothing offensively either.
Neither is a lot of big men.
They give you something.
Who? Like
You
not
can
many.
go through a lineup of guys
Not
that
many,
can
though.
score. I don't see Dwight as like a top player.
I didn't say top, but I still say
A top big
I still
man?
think he's
No.
no. I still think he's better than most big men in the league, though. I don't think he's like the top guy anymore, but he's still like better than most guys.
Better's kind of strong.
I think better than most. He's not. He's still like above average as a player.
Yeah, he is.
So that's what I mean.
Okay,
Like, he's
yeah.
not like who's a random big man. Who? He's not like
Zubac.
Yeah, like Zubac or like Nerlens Noel. Like Dwight Howard's better than them. Still as a player.
In spurts. Because he fouls a lot now. Like,
Oh,
whole
well,
lot
yeah,
now.
yeah. He always kind of fouled a lot though.
It's crazy now. Like,
He got
It's to the point where,
he got to get his minutes worth.
I guess
He's
so.
not playing 30
I
some
guess
minutes
so.
game no more. It's like I got to.
I guess that's what his mentality is. But he files too much
horrible
now.
basketball conversation. I like to stay away from horrible sports conversation in general.
Nah, that's why if I'm in public and people start talking sports, I'll just.
It angers me a little bit, but it's like, what are you talking about?
I've learned over the years.
Dude was saying
because people
Scottie
be talking and you can tell they don't know what basketball
Dude was
is.
saying Scott because like the All-Star game was on like one of the older All-Star games, and dude was like, Scottie Pippen wasn't that good. Like I don't know. Just like, what are you talking about? Like man,
some guys be throwing out takes.
It was
for no
like dudes
reason.
in like their 40s. It's like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what do y'all watch?
But you gotta think about it. They didn't have the access to like all these games now that we have.
Yeah, but they were watching a lot of games still too, though. Like
Maybe like every Sunday, maybe.
yeah, but people watch TV. People like now. I feel
Because back then you couldn't watch.
now. I
other
feel
teams.
games aren't being watched as much because
so.
of it's so many distractions.
Yeah.
Like back then, you didn't have distractions. You would people
Twitter,
would watch the whole game.
Twitter itself is a distraction from
Yeah,
basketball.
people would like just watch. People would sit down and like watch the whole games back then, like because
Yeah.
there was nothing else going on. Like watching the game was like the fun. It wasn't no Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. It was like I'm watching the game,
And that's
like,
all that was
I'm finna
there.
sit down and like enjoy the whole game.
That's wild
Like-
to say Scotty wasn't good though.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like I try to avoid those conversations. It's just all bad.
Those can get real bad.
And the jazz rendition of like the box and like
that mug was fire. What are you talking
it
about?
was weird though.
I like that mug.
It wasn't horrible. I just unexpected.
When you said it and then you sent it, it's kind of what I heard in my head.
Like who's riding around in their car listening to that though? Like I'm not listening to that.
My dad would.
I know that's the age, like the 56-year, the smooth jazz age.
He don't know nothing about the box, but he
The smooth-
he would jam that mug.
Yeah, you gotta. I gotta find it so you can send it to him.
He would jam that mug. I
Yo,
swear.
the smooth jazz era. I'm not in that era. Like they make the smooth jazz version of every song. It's just,
Yes.
like
That's what kind
is
of Magic 102 right there.
Yeah, it'd be like whatever. Like it's gonna randomly play on.
That's
102.
Watch Radio right there.
Like, what? Then they play No Guidance, and I was like, what is going on? Like, give me.
He got
out
all
of
the
here.
hits. Yep.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. It was wild. Yeah,
That's
but
funny.
man, this COVID stuff is crazy. Like traveling has been weird. I've still been traveling, but it's just
Have you went through an airport yet?
yeah.
Is it
When I went to Chicago,
is it really bad?
nah, it's easy actually. It's a breeze.
Like a lot less
It's a
people.
breeze. It's like you just fly through. I was like, man, this is great. Like,
Because I had a guy at work, like when it first happened, he tried to go see his lady,
yeah.
and he was saying how like, it was real bad, which I can imagine.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Huh? It was real bad. What you mean?
like the experience of it was really bad.
Oh.
I guess because it was like it had just got to a point
Oh,
where people
so
were worried.
it was
Yeah.
probably really crazy at first.
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of like people know what's going on and what it is.
They
and
got an
things like
idea of what's going on.
Man,
Yeah,
it was a breeze. He flew through everything. It was like nobody's here.
dang.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Like the seating was like every other person, so it's like you weren't sitting by.
Oh,
nobody.
okay. So they still got.
I think
precautions
some
and all
planes
that.
is some of them were doing full people full.
Oh, wow.
But when I was on, it was seat by after
Yeah,
every other
a
one,
little
which is
space.
like, it's great. Like
That's not bad though,
nah.
as long as you're being safe about it.
And traveling is so cheap right now, except you can't really go anywhere. I feel like everybody's
out of the country,
I feel like everybody's in
especially.
Mexico right now.
Really?
Dude, I've seen at least I don't know how many people in Mexico this week. Everybody's in Tulum or Cancun or Cabo. Everybody, I feel like.
Tickets.
I've seen so many.
cheap.
Oh, well, we can't go nowhere right now. All of the countries are
Other-
blocked
yeah,
off.
I've seen that.
It's really only Mexico and like a couple other
And
countries.
different-
Like
and
that's
the
it.
States, of course.
Or the states.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Mexico next month. I'm thinking about it. I gotta get these Corona prices.
Corona price.
Because when this stuff is up, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be,
it's gonna
my
get real
God,
crazy.
It's gonna be the price is gonna be insane.
Ain't nobody gonna be
never-
moving.
Oh my God, this would be people gonna want to travel. It's gonna be so much traveling. It's gonna be
gonna
out of
be-
this. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I think it's gonna be like that in a lot of aspects though,
Man, everything is
like good and bad, kind of.
well, even because like since things have come down, just retail and everything is shot up.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like booming.
We were in the store yesterday.
Oh my God, it's like nothing. Like they don't have
A
nothing.
lot of people there.
So much. Their retail stores and everything is making so much
To
money.
the point where they had to you had to stand outside and wait for somebody to come out before somebody
Yeah.
else can go in. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they're making so much. They're making so much money right now
Yeah,
off
they
retail.
are.
Everybody's buying
I
stuff.
went in the shoe section, everything gone. I'm like,
Yo, the
bruh.
shoe section. No, for real. Like people are
Everything
buying
gone.
shoes, everything, clothes,
Only,
whatever. People just buying up stuff.
Only like the NBA feet foot sizes are still
Oh
available.
yeah. Like the size is 14 and up.
14.
Yeah, when you get up to like 13, it's still like normal, but like when you get to 14, it's like who
Like I seen
wears?
some live Hardens with like it was like a strap in his signature.
Yeah.
But they were like a size 13 and a half. I was
Like
like,
who wears a size 14 and
That's
up like
wild,
regular?
man.
Like man, what? Like what
That's
outfit do
crazy.
you wear with those? Like that's crazy.
But they've kind of probably, well, we would assume they accustomed to it by now, though.
I'd assume, man. I'd assume.
Yeah, I used to think about that, like with NBA players when you found
Yeah.
out their feet size.
I mean,
It's
but they
like,
like when you
you
like
niggas
when
are-
you're like 6'3", 6'4", but it's like you regular, you like a 5'10" dude.
Like Yao Ming, Shaq.
Yeah,
Those
you-
are stupid sizes.
But if you like a 5'10", 5'11" dude walking around with a size 14,
Size 14.
it's like, bro, what?
That's that Adidas commercial.
Yo, what is going on, man? Like, wow.
That
Nah,
is crazy.
nah. But yeah, the NBA. Oh man, that freaking Portland game.
Which one? Every Portland game is all man.
Yeah, you know which. Oh man, the Clippers game, him missing the free throws.
I did not expect that at all.
I didn't expect that either. But it kind of
the reactions were
it kind of
funny.
put the other reaction was great.
The reaction was
Listen, man. Listen, if you don't like Dame after that, you just
I don't know
like
what.
sports.
Yeah, you just a hater.
You a hater. Like he gave it to Paul George, and there's nothing you can say. It's like
He gave it
you
to Paul.
definitely-
He gave it to Pat.
Man, what?
He
I'm
low key
saying,
sniped
though.
the Rockets.
I'm saying though, I
sniped the
sent you home. Like I've done this before.
I sent him home. I sent
Man,
him home. He know my
with a
work.
walk off. Like I'm out of here.
Wave bye bye.
Man, you can't like what? Like I didn't.
And there's
get-
no comeback to that because it's just all
Nothing.
facts.
It's just you just mad after that. You just like
just wanna fight.
Like Paul George's sister and Dame Lillard's sister was getting
Yeah,
into it.
it's like-
I got
That boy
real.
got real weird.
Yeah, nah.
I
but
seen Paul had to go apologize to Dame after
Yeah.
that. He's like, it's getting a little weird now.
Nah, but Dame had to stand on that because it's the
Dame
truth.
a real one, yeah.
Like you out here running from team, you jumping teams, fam. Like we see you out here. You sidekick to sidekick. Like yeah, you might be winning games like
Yo, and then
Kawhi, but
Paul
I'm out
brought-
here doing it.
Paul brought up his injury after talking smack. I was
Bro.
like, bro, you can't go that route, man.
You know, after injury, I never thought I'd be the same.
Yeah,
So just to
nah,
be
you can't
playing
play the
again,
sympathy card,
I'm
man.
just grateful to be playing again.
No.
Like man,
Cut that out. Hey, you
here,
gonna
man.
take this L and sit on it?
Nah, fam. Nah. He brought up injuries. He brought up injuries.
Yo, I'm surprised he didn't show the clip of like him in the Olympics when he got hurt.
Yeah, you
That would have
serious?
been wild.
He brought up injuries, bro. That was like how many years
Out of
ago, bro?
nowhere. Like you've been healthy for like what 5,
Bro, you've
6
been healthy.
years?
Yeah, you've been healthy for a minute now.
Nah, man.
No, you
Nobody trying to
you
hear
talking
that.
about the past. Y'all made
Nobody
conference
trying to hear
finals.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't did that.
Nah, nobody
It's
trying
like
to hear
Dame
that.
was just in the conference finals last year. Like, what are you
literally
talking
was.
about right now? Like, yeah, Paul
Nah.
George was but
What he had? What, a season? Maybe 2?
what?
Where he took it Indiana.
Yeah, they got
Kinda deep.
to the conference
They got
finals
to the conference
once.
finals against Miami. I remember that.
And then the next year,
And then next
they
year,
got they didn't they got it was in
I
the
think Danny got hurt. It was the semis.
well Danny was already hurt.
I think he got hurt the year they made the conference finals.
Yeah,
right?
he got he didn't he was hurt
Yeah.
that year. In the next year,
And
I
the
don't think they
next
made
year-
it to the conference final. I think they made
No,
it
they
to
didn't
like
make it. I think they got
the
to the second
semifinals.
round.
Yeah, the second
semis.
round, and they lost. Yeah.
They had some good battles though, but still.
No, it was great, but it's like
Nah, man.
Paul.
You can't, especially after talking smack.
Yeah, bro. No, Dame
talking smack and then
Dame
brought
had
up
that one in his
injuries?
back pocket.
No.
Dame been waiting on that moment. He been waiting for that one.
Yeah, because his response was real
It
quick.
was like
real quick.
It was like, yeah, you running from that grind. You out here team hopping. Just keep your mouth closed. Just like mind your business
Oh, man.
and win.
Wait, what did Paul even say? I feel like Paul didn't say anything.
No, he did say something. He said just like you going home early this year or something. whatever. That's what he
Oh
said.
yeah, in the
It's like-
Instagram
it's like you
comments.
getting out of here,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And
Because
Pat
I know
Beverly
during the
said
game,
Cancun.
Pat was acting a fool during the game.
Yeah, Pat said, but I mean, Pat Beverly, that's his demeanor.
To the point
People
where
don't
like,
really like you don't take it personal when I guess him saying because that's just him.
No,
Paul George don't really be saying much. So for you to go out of line and say
and just
that,
sneak in
like,
while they were going back and forth.
what?
Like,
damn, go look at
how you sneak in the back door and then bring up injuries
Bro,
when he started capping? Like,
There's a highlight on the Instagram of him knocking down a 35-foot shot on you last year, and you
Like
complaining
Daniel
about
Grill.
you saying that was good defense. It was good defense.
better oh.
It was good defense
Every time.
Didn't matter though. Like he was out of there. You and Russ.
That was a crazy shot.
Bro, he broke up a franchise. He sent Russ to Houston. and PG escaped to LA.
Man, PG look for
Yeah,
a
what do
new
you
mate.
mean? OKC had to redo their whole team.
Yo,
Like,
Dame
what do
could have
you
really
mean?
went in. He kind of held back.
Yeah, come on now. No, he could have really went in.
He coulda really
It's like
went
OKC ain't never been the same.
Literally,
Literally,
team was broken
I
apart.
changed the whole team. Like, yeah, nah. But that was wild. No, I appreciate it, Dame. I missed the 60-point game. I've been meaning to watch it over, but I haven't get a chance to watch
I
the
caught
game.
it in the fourth quarter.
The last one he got.
I caught it in the
Did you
fourth.
see that one wild shot he made?
Where it hit the rim, jumps in the air, and then just
No,
bounces
he threw a pass and somebody
like for an
blocked
alley.
it in.
Oh no.
No, he was like out of control and he tried to throw a pass. Somebody deflected it and it went in anyway. I was like, wow, like everything.
Hey, that's your night, man.
Like everything is going.
That
in.
is definitely your
Sometimes
night.
you just be on fire, you know. Sometimes it's just
Nah,
like,
that game was that fourth quarter. They were going back and forth, and then I thought you were talking about the shot where he shot the three and hit like the back rim,
No, I didn't
bounced
see that
high
one.
in the
I didn't see
air,
that one.
and then it just dropped in.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that game was.
No, but I caught the last two, the Nets game and the Memphis game. Those were just ridiculous.
He didn't really go off in the Memphis game.
He didn't really go. I felt like he went off in like spurts.
Yeah, he had spurts,
But because
he was kind of letting CJ trying to get. It seemed like he was trying to let him get
CJ
a
got the
groove.
matchup, I guess.
Yeah.
So it just made
So they
more
started
sense.
trying to exploit Ja.
Yeah. But that Nets game, man, that like pull up from like
half
mid court
court.
was like y'all down.
Half
like they were
court.
losing at the time. Like y'all losing and you pulling up and like whoa. I was like y'all, he switched it. Like,
Somebody
just nothing.
played it's like a video footage of him talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I could pull up from half court comfortably." He's like, "I just don't because of X, Y, and Z." And then
To
they
do
showed
that
the
like
clip
in a
doing it.
game you need to win
Yeah, that's
while you're
crazy.
losing, like you're losing.
And it wasn't like a end of the shot clock heave.
No, he
it was,
pulled up.
I'm in rhythm.
Like
I'm
in
about to pull
transition,
this.
and
Yes.
pulled up. And
That's
was
too much
like-
space.
It's like whoa, like
He had,
he had his foot on like the edge of the logo.
Man.
It's just like what?
Just when he shot it, I was like, "Whoa!" And then it went in. I'm like, "Okay, let's
you-
go,
Man,
let's
that
go."
was rough. That was a wild game. Right
That
there.
takes some cojones.
That might have been my favorite game of the year.
the Brooklyn and them.
Man, that was really, even though that game
That mug
didn't-
was really intense.
That was such an intense game for two
and
not
it
that
shouldn't
great
have been.
teams.
No,
That was
it
just
had no purpose to be that intense.
yeah, like Brooklyn don't have three of their best players, and just like that game was. Just,
They already had their playoff seed locked up. Like, there was no reason to play their
I enjoyed
new
it, though.
starters.
I enjoyed it. I caught it like the
Oh,
second
definitely,
half.
yes.
I didn't watch. I caught like the second half. I was like, what is going on? Like I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it was close. I thought Portland just gonna
I was
walk
like,
past
I was
them.
paying attention to it from my phone in the first half.
Yeah.
And Portland, I think they kind of took a little lead,
Yeah, they did take a little lead.
and then I was like, okay, they just gonna run away
And
eventually.
Brooklyn just kept hitting.
And then Levert just
Like
like,
Levert and Joe Harris just kept hitting shots.
Yeah, Joe Harris, I love that guy's game.
Man, Joe Harris is really he was really good. He's been really good for the last couple years.
Yeah, he
but
has been.
even more than just like, man, he's a really good player.
Yeah, I noticed him started wanting him on any team I root for.
Like he
Like
does
last
he
year.
just does everything.
I want him to be a Laker somehow.
Yeah, like he's probably the most underrated player in the league. When people talk
He
about
could
underrated
be
players,
definitely one
that's
of
a
the
guy like
underrateds.
nobody ever like talks about, but like he does everything. Like he's a good defender. He's
Nobody
a good shooter.
really does talk about him.
Nah, but he's like a super role player.
He's like JJ mixed with Kyle plus more.
Yeah, and he's like 6'7" though. He's like
He can play
6'6",
defense, too.
6'7". Like he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's like a real like small forward.
He
Like
can play
size.
defense. Definitely could shoot.
And he's
can
got
take it off
a
the
pretty
dribble.
good off the
Yeah.
dribble. Like he
got a
was a
dribble,
shooter
too.
because I know he won like the 3-point shooting contest a
Yeah.
couple years ago. But he's really good off the
can
dribble
play
too.
make,
Like
too.
he can
Yeah.
do every little bit of everything. That's the kind of players teams really need.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be
Like
really
a fifth or sixth best player that could do that.
he's gonna be
doing
really
something.
good when KD and Kyrie come back. That's the
Oh,
kind of player you're just
definitely.
gonna need to just fill in just moments when you need somebody just to
Yep.
make something happen, make a play,
Between
make a
him
shot.
and him and Spencer.
Yeah.
they gonna and Levert. Because you could play. Now you got combinations now that they can play.
I mean,
play
if
with.
they go Kyrie, Harris, Levert, Dinwiddie, KD is like a 5. That's
tough.
pretty serious.
That's tough.
That's a pretty serious 5 right there.
Especially in the East, that's tough.
Like
Even overall,
offensively,
that's tough.
offensively, that's a very serious
There's
5.
no holes in that offense right
Nah. No, they can't guard any big man because KD's not guarding no 5.
No, he's
like
not guarding
that.
the 5 long.
But you're not going to be able
But there's
to
no
just,
real big 5s either
Nah,
that play that many minutes.
Embiid's
Either.
really the only one.
That could be their version of a death lineup. You don't play it
Yeah,
all
nah.
game, but like when you hit
No,
that spurt,
when they just want to like, hey, we're
Yeah.
gonna go like, and you
Let's
can't.
get the spurt
You
in
gotta
real
pick who
quick.
you want to
Yeah.
stop. It's like
Ooh,
everybody can score. Like that's pretty serious.
You gonna
lineup.
key in on KD, Kyrie,
Yeah.
either one of them. Then you got 3 other guys that can do
Like
everything.
they can. Everybody on the court can do whatever.
Everything.
Like they can all do everything. They can all dribble. They can all pass.
4
They can all
guys that
shoot.
can give you 40 points tonight.
Yeah, they can all
That's
shoot.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting team.
I'm ready to watch them.
I'm ready to watch them too. It feels like forever since
Yeah.
since I seen KD.
Yeah, definitely.
and Kyrie was like off and on this year, being hurt.
Yeah,
whatever,
being hurt.
So
When he played, he looked really good too. So I was
team didn't
like,
look good though.
It made me really want to see.
He looked
them
good, but
with
the team
KD.
didn't look good when he
Nah,
was
they
playing.
didn't look
It
good.
was just like that.
They
team
didn't look
was-
good in general for long stretches.
Yeah, nah. Team was weird. Team was weird.
I think it was kind of because their coach too. They didn't really have a good chemistry with their coach. It could have been just a
But
Kyrie.
the coaches
and
were pretty good
KD
last
thing.
year when they had
Yeah, but that was
D'Lo.
like, well, I guess I was gonna say that was more so of a, like, you don't have expectations. You didn't really have real expectations this
Yeah.
year, but you still wanted to look good even though your
Yeah.
best player wasn't there. It makes it a little tougher.
So I guess let's get to the first topic you had
Okay.
about pro sports being back and like no fans. Like how weird is that gonna be looking at the stadiums?
Like when the NBA bubble came in, I didn't know what to expect.
I don't think nobody did. It was like
So-
I don't think players know what to expect either because it's just playing
No,
in
I
an
don't
open
think they
gym.
did
It's
either.
just gonna be weird. But they've done.
Yeah,
really
they've
good.
set it up to where it looks like
good,
presentable. And
Even
it
the
looks,
screen in the background. Like,
Yeah,
that looks, the
I like
projector
that a
looks
lot.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's like, man, they doing
Because
like
when
a
I
good
first
job.
originally thought about it, I was like, okay, I'm picturing Staples Center with the lights dim.
and just
and
people
just
playing.
hooping, yeah.
Like, this is.
But they made it to where it's like
It looks really good.
It looks real nice.
My favorite part is probably the camera angles.
oh yeah,
Like,
I
because
love
there's
that
camera
courtside
angles you
angle.
just can't get, like the sideline
That court
angles and the
angle,
floor
ooh, that
angles. Like, you
motherfucker's
can't
so
even get
live.
those angles done because there's people there.
Because people are sitting there,
And I'm
yeah.
like, there's nobody there, so it's like there's been some.
Yeah,
really
you can
good-
run that mug really
Yeah,
great.
no, and just I guess a little bit also hearing the gameplay too.
Yeah.
and just you hear the players talking and just saying whatever.
I hate how they mute it though.
It be
when
muted
they
like
know-
for
when
like
they know
longer
somebody-
than
yeah,
whatever,
it'd be
'cause they just
too
gotta
long.
make sure it's like,
Yeah.
you're not trying to.
And they have it muted to where like you still hear the broadcaster, but you don't hear what's going on in the court. Like my wife was watching yesterday, the play-in,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "This feels like a real game. Like you don't feel like there's no fans there."
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Even
It feels really
the Zoom people on the Zoom. In
Yeah,
the
on
background,
the virtual fans.
This is way.
It's not bad at all.
This is
Yeah.
way more entertaining than I thought it was gonna be.
They,
I thought it was gonna be really bizarre.
They aced that mother.
but it's actually it's okay. Like I'm
Yeah.
all right. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel the
It doesn't
intensity.
feel like it's cheap, and it don't feel like this ain't really
Nah.
NBA basketball. Like,
the intensity's
nah, it
been
feels-
up. Like players are playing hard.
Oh, yeah.
man. Players are. It's been interesting. It's been a few weird games. T.J. Warren going crazy. Like Austin Rivers scoring
40?
40.
What?
It's been a few just out of games. Where
But
it's
those
just-
are kind of be expected because you're in a
Yeah,
atmosphere
yeah,
with no
yeah,
crowd,
yeah.
no nerve, or to an extent, no nerves. Of course, your
yeah,
bench players
except for
gonna play.
LeBron. LeBron, he's
I
been
feel like he's coasting.
he's been
been
the only
coasting.
he's been the only one to complain about the fans. You know,
I mean, that's his thing. He loves attention.
the fans.
He's been.
Like, I don't know if I can do this without the fans.
before it was a real
He's
idea.
He's always got to figure out a way out. LeBron's always got an out. He's
Yo,
always
he
got an
be
out.
calculated,
He's
man.
always an out, man.
He's always been
That's always the
calculated.
thing with LeBron. Listen, I love LeBron. watch
He'll
LeBron play.
throw it out there
It's
subtly.
always an out. It's
Yes,
always a scapegoat.
exactly.
It's somebody else. It's a sub. It's
Yes,
teammates.
it always
Like,
is.
Always.
And then he has like
Always.
little minions in the media that
Bro,
just pick
it's
up
the
on
most
it.
annoying
Like,
thing
yes.
ever. It's like he just can't be. You just
Before he was a Laker, that was one of the things
he's
I
already
disliked
set.
so
He's
much.
already set up the fans and just I'm not
narrative
feeling the
of why.
atmosphere.
Yes.
My family not here, and
That's why I didn't
my
bring
agent
it.
not here. And, you know, my barber.
That's Trey's favorite part.
He
the
needs to
barber.
get rid of the barber. LeBron's hairline is out of control. This bubble, man. Like this is nuts. This is what is you?
Yo, that mug gonna be
doing?
fire when the guests come back.
Oh,
When they
LeBron,
have guests,
man,
that mug
what
gonna be
is
on.
going
That mug gonna be
on,
fire,
bro. Just
It's gonna be his summertime.
why he don't
edge
want to
up.
unlock the baldness? It's like that's
He
the
did. That's why I don't
That's the
understand. Maybe he didn't like
like,
it.
Like that's the final metamorphosis of LeBron.
I don't
Just
think he likes it.
Shave
of
it
course.
off, bro. Shave it off.
Because I don't know if you remember his first year with the Lakers. That
cut
summer
it
coming in,
super,
he
super
cut
low.
it. It was
it
bald.
wasn't. Was it bald or was
Yeah,
it
it was
like
basically
a super,
bald.
Was it like just a super?
Nah, it
low?
wasn't this. It was bald. Like just there was nothing.
I feel like he just had it super low against the grain. I don't think
No,
it was
like
bald.
what I got is like the CP. Bron had nothing.
But you can get it cut even lower than that though. You can
Man,
get
you
it cut.
could,
You can
yeah.
get it, that's what I feel like. That's what he had. I don't feel like he shaved.
Because
it.
I didn't see any.
I don't think he
any
shaved.
hairline or
I don't think he
anything.
shaved it. I think he literally just like to the scalp though. He cut it to the scalp.
It had to be like for whatever
It's like LeBron
procedure
like,
he's doing.
Just what are you doing, bro? Like just unlock that final greatness. Michael Jordan.
I don't know
did it.
why he doesn't.
Because Michael
Kobe
Jordan,
did it after a
Michael
while.
Jordan headline was looking crazy too for a second. People don't want to bring that up. People never bring that up.
Yeah,
And
his did get- I
those,
seen pictures.
Those late '80s, like
seen pictures.
like late '80s, like early '90s when he was still. I was like, oh, like,
Yeah, he had a friend. He had a friend that just let him know.
Jordan, MJ, bro, it's getting kind of weird up there. Like
Yeah, I
the
seen pictures of
hairline,
that
the
one.
hairline ain't really holding, and it's getting kind of.
Yeah,
You know?
Kobe too. Kobe used to start.
Kobe
start
started
fading
going
backwards,
back.
And he
and
was
back.
like, "All right, let me just."
He
cut
just
this
he
one
just
off."
started cutting it to the scalp.
Super
whatever.
low,
Like, yeah, like LeBron, dude. Look at all the greats before you. Just
All the
follow them. Like, what are you doing?
Yo,
like,
man.
I don't understand.
I was watching like the Lakers backstage pass or whatever.
Yeah,
And like he came back from quarantine, like as the players are coming in from quarantine.
yeah.
I was like, dang, Brian out here looking like an '80s player right now. Like his hair was wild, his beard was wild. I was like, man, you might like how y'all be saying he need to cut that. Yeah, it's time.
Like, man, like I just don't understand.
I don't
like,
get it either.
Just shave it, bro. Like when that light hits you on top of your head.
I don't know
KD
why he
too.
doesn't.
KD is like KD. Is
Have you seen KD's grown out hair?
No, I
it
haven't
looks
seen
funny.
It's like,
It
bro,
looks
KD is
funny.
looking. KD got the sunroof
KD
out.
has like, I don't care. I'm just gonna like rough
Like
it
the
up.
sunroof is
Yeah.
like it's getting you getting some light up in there when that light because like those big lights when they hit the top of your head it's like
Yeah,
yo, listen,
I
you
be
can't
having that
hide
problem too. Yeah, I be having
You
that
can't when
problem.
it hits you it's like yo like wow
Yeah, you in a stadium too.
yeah.
Millions of
KD
people
would look
watching all
crazy
the
bald
time,
though because
like-
he ain't got no
Yeah,
face
his
like
head
that.
is shaped
he would look he gonna
super
look
weird.
nuts.
His head is
He
really
would look,
shaped weird.
he'd look nuts bald but LeBron just need to go ahead just get it over with bro.
I don't see why he doesn't.
You've already put in time like you've done great things with hair.
What'd you say?
you
Unlock the final stage.
Yeah, you beat the 73 win Warriors with the hair. You did so many good things.
with the hair, with
Yeah.
the plugs.
Now it's time to like it's a new stage in life. Just like give it up. But yeah, I feel like the fan thing has been weird. It's worked good in baseball, it seems. Baseball players don't really care that much.
No,
I feel like baseball players are even better. Like it's even like Mookie Betts had 3 home runs like yesterday, a couple days ago.
Jordan first at bat,
Yeah.
out of here.
Baseball players enjoying it.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
think
I
they're-
have nobody to bother me.
they don't
All right,
mind at all.
it's just batting practice at that point. Just
Exactly.
chilling.
It's
Yeah.
strictly just like practice.
Soccer seems like it's been like cool because I feel like soccer players because the fans are so far away.
I've
They
seen
don't.
some places have allowed fans.
Some
for
places
soccer.
have started wearing overseas. Some places have started
Yeah.
having fans. Some soccer games, but
I
I
saw
feel
that yesterday.
that doesn't affect them as much. I feel basketball. The fans in basketball affect them more than anything because the
That's
fans
what I was
are
thinking going in.
because the fans are right there.
Yeah, it's like
I
right
feel
there.
like the
upon you.
fans kind of like the fans have an immediate impact in basketball.
Yes.
because you're so close and like the energy from the arena and they play in the
Like
small.
other sports, it feels like it's
more
more.
spread-
It's
yeah.
the game, and then it's the fans.
the,
like,
the
you
NBA,
got, like, a
the
space.
arenas, they play in
It's
the
like
smallest
everything-
arenas.
yeah.
So everything's really
Everything's,
tight.
like,
the
right
fans
there.
is right. You sitting
You
right by
literally
fans on
can
the bench.
reach out your arm and
Yeah,
touch them.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel like that's the most football. I don't feel like it'd be as effective near as
No,
much as
because
basketball.
football is so much further away.
Yeah, you're probably not even noticing fans most of the
Like,
time.
no.
When you're on the field, you're not even noticing or hearing fans. You don't even see. You have your helmet on. You just paying attention to what's going on.
Unless it's like, of course, like a playoff game or something like that.
But even then, you're still not really like noticing them. You might the only thing you could do
You
is
hear 'em, yeah, you
just
don't
hearing
notice 'em,
noise.
yeah,
you're
you're
just
right.
hearing noise,
You're
but
right.
not actually. You're seeing fans celebrate with it. Like
Yeah.
you're on the field, the fans is up there.
You only
Not
gonna see a section of them, even if
Yeah,
you're looking forward.
you're not even realizing. So I don't know. I feel like it's been done pretty good. Though it's cool that sports is trying because it gives people. I don't know. I guess time to take attention a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been helpful and it's also giving people jobs that have been out of work. That's another thing too, because all these leagues, they provide so many jobs for people and things like that. So that was also going to be an issue. How these people going to work at these stadiums and work in these places? They're going to be out of work and things.
I've
like
even
that.
seen too where players have like put together money to pay like people that work at the
because
arenas.
even like think of the concession people that work in the concession stands and things.
Because like the NBA, you're not using all your people anymore.
Not.
Like we was taking pictures this morning and we were by the Toyota Center. I'm like, dang, it feels weird. Like
it's nothing.
These guys are in Orlando right now.
Yeah, everybody's in Orlando.
It's crazy.
Even everybody's in Orlando except for like
like
the women.
Unless you're like families. Yeah.
But playoff time.
What
about
I think
that?
I think it's round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2 they can get visitors.
How they gonna figure out what visitors are allowed though?
Allegedly, they have to have some long-term
How they gonna figure
relationship.
that out?
That part I don't understand.
They gonna check their message history.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Because players are definitely gonna find some hoes on Instagram.
Of course.
It's like, what? Like you trying to come to the bubble?
Of course.
Shoot, it's gonna be some wild stuff going to the bubble when that
Twitter
starts.
is gonna be on fire.
Yo, somebody, I'm just ready for when the second round gets here and family and friends get here.
Oh man,
Bubble's gonna be wild, man. I mean,
they're taking a risk though, because like they've had a lot of testing and everything's coming back. All the guys are negative. So like bringing in a group of people,
feels like players have been playing better without the sex. Like Dame's going crazy. Like, hey, like no,
all
don't come.
Like,
hey, how about stay home? Like I'm going off right now. Let me do my thing. Like, yo, it's a lot of aggression going down the court.
Who was that? Someone said they're gonna have that lady come for a couple days and then she gonna leave.
Feels like maybe that's how boxers is, because boxers gonna be having sex before matches.
Yeah.
Maybe NBA players should stop having sex during the season.
There's no way it's gonna happen.
Playing great. I mean, listen, it's a lot of. I mean,
There's
listen,
no
it's just a thought.
way.
It's just,
James Harden not at the strip
no
club?
sex,
Come on
no
now.
sex for playoffs.
No.
At least playoffs.
No.
You can't not have sex for a couple months.
Some guys play better after.
I feel like it's a lot of good. I feel like a lot of guys are playing good, man.
Hey man, it look like Bron needs some. The way he's been playing.
I mean, Bron's old, man. So
Exactly.
he got a little stiff. He just been sitting around for 4 months. It's like,
Yeah, he actually said that his body kind of like trying to figure out what's going on.
man, he got the excuses lined up, man.
That was understandable because he is old.
Lined up. Yeah, okay.
Because like throughout the season, he does have to pace himself because he
Chris
is
Paul
old.
looked good to me.
I mean, but Chris Paul
they the
ain't got
same
as much,
age.
They ain't got as much mileage though. Their mileage is totally different.
It's not a crazy difference.
Oh yes, it is.
It's not that crazy difference.
Yes.
What you mean?
Their body mileage as pros combined with what they did before playing in the pros, like
Chris
LeBron's
Paul's
is
also
crazy.
older.
But I think LeBron's mileage is a lot more.
It's probably a little bit more, but it's not like a super
it's
distant.
a whole lot more.
No,
You played in what 8 finals in a row? That's you literally playing out a whole NBA season.
Chris Paul's
nonstop.
doing more injuries though.
I mean, yeah, but
So that's also a wear on the body.
yeah, but it ain't. I mean,
And he's
that
also
is
a
weird.
smaller guy. Like smaller guys don't be lasting.
Bigger guys don't last as long either.
I feel like bigger guys last longer than smaller guys.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like the bigger guys last longer.
No,
because you
they
can be
last in
bigger.
the league longer because like you can still play once
That's
you
what
start
I mean.
losing.
Smaller
first
guys
steps and
lose
stuff.
their athleticism and be useless. Like Chris
Sometimes,
Paul's
yeah.
36.
But he still looks good too.
Huh?
He still looks good.
That's what I'm saying. He's 36 and still playing. Like he's not washed. He's not like just out there.
I mean, LeBron's not washed, of course.
Huh? No. But what I'm just saying though, like for a smaller guy, usually be like Allen Iverson didn't make it at 36.
Nah.
Isaiah Thomas is barely making it
But
to 31.
Iverson went through a lot more.
No, I'm just saying,
just
like the
physically.
smaller body and the physical toll of being a smaller player.
CP3,
He's
he
36.
yeah.
Like
But his style of play too isn't as reckless as other guys.
not necessarily
'Cause he's
reckless,
been
but
able to play, like,
he's-
pure
but
point
he's still
guard, so
also
it's
a
like-
physical player though. He's
Yeah,
not
he
like
is.
he's not a finesse player.
But
in
it's
a
like
sense. He's
it's
always
a
been-
little different when you're doing the banging pause versus getting banged. If that makes
Wow,
sense.
Jerry, where is this? What?
You know how when you're in a post, that's considered banging down there. Why are y'all doing this? Chris Paul's body has not been
What Chris Paul's body be doing, Jerry?
LeBron's body's been banged a lot more than Chris.
Yeah, I don't know where you going with this
Yo,
one.
Bron, if you ever hear this podcast, I'm sorry, fam.
So what about what you?
Chris Paul's body, like when you initiate contact, it's less wear and tear as it being initiated towards you. Like,
That's what I tell women. Like I like to initiate contact.
yeah, so
I like to
Chris
initiate
Paul
contact.
again. Chris Paul's style of play isn't as like aggressive as
Isn't
the big
aggressive.
guys. Like he'll hit you a few times,
Yeah,
but
but
like he
a
ain't getting hit
foul
that
on
much.
Chris Paul is a lot different than somebody fouling LeBron. When a big man fouling.
Oh no, LeBron gets hit
No, but I'm
pretty
saying,
good.
yeah, but I'm saying a big man fouling 6'8", 260 LeBron is different than fouling 5'11",
Yeah, but imagine-
180 Chris Paul.
It takes a lot less for Chris Paul to be like moved. Yeah,
but it also hurts more. Like you when.
but I feel like you're gonna put more. You're not gonna hit them the same way. Like especially with LeBron,
You don't have to.
you're gonna have to like
You know what
really
I mean? You
put
don't-
something
you
behind
don't-
hitting LeBron.
You don't have to hit Chris Paul that hard. He's like a normal sized guy. he's not like he's on Chris Paul is a normal size like well not no he's a bigger than average.
'Cause
but I'm
he's
just saying,
he's pretty
like
big.
you see guys Chris Paul size every day.
Just every day, yeah.
Like that's like every day.
But my point is,
You don't-
somebody as big as LeBron, in order to stop him or like get him not to make a layup per se, if you're defending him, you're gonna hit him really hard.
No, yeah.
So like his body takes a lot of beating.
But he's got the body for it though.
Yeah, he does.
There's not 5'6", 170-pound running backs for a reason. Like your body can't take that. That's why you don't play that position.
Yeah, but
Like for a point guards don't last that long and be good.
but that's where his style of play benefits him. Because for a long time he was just like playing pure point guard. Even now he plays a lot of pure point guard.
Yeah,
Well, like,
yeah.
His scoring ain't like James. When James scores, there's a lot of effort put into scoring for somebody like James or Russ. Somebody like Chris, he's not taking that much of a beating throughout the course of a game as a Westbrook would or a Harden would. Because they're seeking that contact. Chris ain't really seeking contact like that all game.
I feel like he does, but also, I mean, on defense, he sinks a lot more contact.
Yeah, but it ain't.
Because he's a lot more effort and physical on defense is way more than those guys even.
Yeah, but I feel like if somebody hitting you as opposed to you hitting them, that's where I think it differs a little bit.
Yeah. But next question. What
We're
was
going with the upsets, first round.
Yeah. I think I got who I feel like who can be upset. I'm going with
I feel like there's only one of two options.
I feel like the Pacers are gonna upset the Heat.
And how many games you think?
I feel like it's gonna go. I feel like that's a 7 game
Seven
series.
games?
I
That
feel like
makes
a lot of
sense.
people are going with the Heat because the Heat been playing really good and
And when they play them, they look really good.
and like Jimmy's been the Heat are a good team. The Heat have been a good team. And Jimmy Butler is the most known player in that series. But I feel like the Pacers.
Yeah, if Oladipo get rolling, then
Is
Miami in
Sabonis
trouble.
back?
Sabonis is not coming back.
He's not coming back. Period.
No. Him and TJ have the same injury, but TJ's isn't as bad as his.
Oh, Sabonis is done.
Yeah, he's done.
I feel like the Pacers can upset the Heat though. I feel like that can happen.
I feel like it could happen. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are going with the Rockets OKC on.
I mean, it's only those two options.
But
the
I feel like
4
the
and 5 in
Pacers-
each conference.
I don't think the Mavericks can beat the Clippers.
No, I don't think that's happening.
I don't think the Jazz, especially without Mike Conley, their first two games can beat the Nuggets. If Mike Conley was there, I feel like that's I feel like that's an even series right there.
I feel like I don't know because the Nuggets
What?
sometimes
The Nuggets
they don't always play as good as they can.
They don't because they have a lot of weird
So it's
weird
like
pieces.
something like this. Conley not playing 2 games, they probably still go 7. So like it'll still be in the air.
Because Jamal Murray and Gary Harris, it's just something about those two guys. It's like I don't
Gary
know.
Harris hasn't played. I don't think he's playing at all. He's
hasn't
in the
come back
bubble.
yet?
He's in the bubble, but he's not back.
Huh?
I don't think he's been cleared to play either.
Jamal,
him or Barton. Will Barton?
Jamal Murray is kind of like just a weird player. Monte Morris be out playing him half the time, coming off the bench. Monte Morris be balling.
yeah, he has been balling.
I don't know, like, but Murray is like I don't know.
Murray
man.
just got back.
Yeah, he just got back a couple
game or
games
two
ago. It's like
Like they're gonna be all kind of
Denver's
out
got
of rhythm.
talent, but I wouldn't be shocked at all.
That's
if
what I'm
Utah
saying.
beats them.
Like I feel like
Utah
Utah
could beat
still,
them.
even with
Utah could.
Conley missing a couple.
The Conley
games.
thing kind of is like.
Yeah, that's where like just logically, I feel like
Because you're looking
okay,
at
you got an advantage, a
who's
real good advantage,
scoring.
other than Mitchell and Clarkson and Joe. Sometimes
Some Gobert, like 15, 16 points. It's like, man,
they've been trying to get
are they
him
gonna be able to score
but
enough? Like,
I don't
that's the
know.
only thing I feel about it. Like, I don't know if like without Conley,
They can
and
keep
then, Bogdan been hurt. He been hurt, so it's like, I don't know if they have enough
Like
scoring.
the two additions you added, neither one of them will be here. Well, at least for 2 games
But I
worth.
don't have enough scoring. I feel.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I didn't really have them as a someone that would be upsetting somebody else.
But I'm feeling like the Pacers can beat the Heat. I don't know if they will beat the Heat. I'm not gonna like stamp that.
Go on a limb.
But I feel like they could beat the Heat. Like I'm not gonna be surprised, especially
logical, yeah.
especially if Oladipo's 100% and Brogdon's come back, and the way TJ Warren's been playing, and Miles Turner.
if TJ turns it back up,
It's
then
like
that'll be fun to watch for sure.
That team could beat Miami, and I wouldn't be shocked. As good as Miami's played this year, like the Pacers could just beat them.
See, this year it doesn't seem, well, the way the matchups came out, that it would be that many upsets in the first round.
No.
Even my pick for upset would be the Thunder, but that's strictly based off of the unknown of Russ.
Yeah, no,
So it's
no.
like-
The upset thing has been weird. The Mavs feel like the team that
If they would have got a different matchup, then I would have been feeling the Mavs.
I feel like the Mavs is still the team like you don't really want to play that. I feel like the Clippers are
Everybody,
a better team.
I think Clippers wanted them though.
I feel like the Clippers probably would rather the Jazz.
I don't know because they had the chance to set it up that way.
The
They
Clippers just didn't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
they just
I've
don't-
also seen reports where too they were saying they want the Mavs because they know they can handle the Mavs.
Oh man,
They haven't lost to the Mavs all year.
I don't know if I want 7 games with Luka because I don't know.
They feel like it won't go. They probably won't.
feel
go.
like it. I feel like it won't either. But
It'd be like 5 games.
I don't know. A player like that, I don't know.
But too, like, well, he does have a sidekick.
Porzingis was balling.
Yeah.
Who's that saying Porzingis wasn't that good? Which one was y'all?
No, we didn't say he wasn't good.
No. Who said it?
We said he didn't deserve the contract based off of his play.
Who said it?
Both me and Trey.
Porzingis been balling since January, like balling.
Yeah, but he got that contract before January.
No, but he was balling before he got hurt with the Knicks though. That last time he got hurt.
But he
was
got
balling.
paid off of potential, which a lot of dudes do.
He's only 24. He's not
But
even
that was
old.
that was our only point. Like he hadn't played for that contract yet.
Dude,
He's playing for it now.
balling.
He has been balling.
I be forgetting Porzingis is 7'3".
Me too. Until you
I be
look
like,
on the screen, it's like, bruh.
he's 7'3". Like he's the
Ma-
tallest.
Wait, how tall is what's the guy's name? The center on their team.
What's his
The
name?
really big guy. I can't pronounce his name.
I can't remember his
I can't
name
even
either.
think of his name right now.
He's 7'4", I think.
7'4".
What's his name?
I can't think of his name. I see his face clearly in my mind, but
No, I know
can't
you're
think of
talking
his
about because he tall, freakishly
name.
looking.
Yes.
Tobias guy?
Yeah, Tobias is his homeboy.
What's his name?
It's a wild name.
Boban.
What's
Boban.
his last name?
That
That might get a little crazy. Yeah.
No, Boban's 7'4".
7'4".
Porzingis is 7'3". Porzingis is taller than Embiid.
Why they're only an inch away? It looks so much like more of a gap.
Boban's way taller?
Yeah.
Because Boban's just
Probably
Boban's
because
humongous.
whenever he's in the game, it's always like these little. big
Boban's
guys next to him.
humongous. Like he is. He's humongous human. Like he's.
Oh, it was a game they were playing against the Clippers in LA during the season, and I was like, "This don't look fair." Like he just grabs the ball like this and just turns around. And does
Nah.
it.
Like he's dunking.
gotta be crazy
He's
to be
dunking
that
without
tall.
basically jumping. Like,
Yeah,
he
not
don't really
no
have
movement
to
at
jump.
all. Just
Like, it's
arms, just all arms.
yeah, and he can make his free throws.
He can't shoot. He got touched.
I know what the heck
Yeah.
is with that. See that whole tall player not being able to shoot thing. is like-
y'all could make a
if he-
free throw
like,
line
see,
jumper.
Tall players be lying because Porzingis is draining threes.
No,
Like,
it's the high school tall version of tall. That's like when you're that like 6'4" playing big man. Them dudes can't shoot.
yeah, I wish the Rockets had Porzingis. If we had Porzingis, man,
Nah, I wouldn't want that.
what?
I wouldn't want that because
What?
I don't
If
like
we had
the Rockets.
Porzingis, if we had Porzingis,
You're missing
Yo,
it. I wouldn't want that because I
if
don't
we-
like the Rockets.
If we just had Porzingis and Harden, like even without Russ, like who stop us? We shooting like
That will
shooting. We're threes everywhere, and then pick and roll and Porzingis dunking.
Yeah.
And he's a good defender.
That'd be tough. I wouldn't want to see that. As a Rockets hater, I wouldn't want to see that.
We got Jeff Green at center. So.
I love that. I love Jeff Green, Ben McLemore, Daniel House.
I don't think the
Austin
Rockets have a
Rivers.
shot to win the
To win it
title.
all?
Not with this roster.
I don't think so.
I think they'll be worn out. It's not that they're
Yeah.
not. It's just like
what, 4 games in the bubble, they start looking like they were tired.
just like worn out, dude. It's too hard. It's too hard.
They've
to
actually
play like
said that. I saw an article, or not an article, it was actually Austin on IG Live.
Yeah.
And he was saying how one of the reasons why they didn't want the matchup versus the Clippers is because the night you went to the game and the Clippers smacked them, they figured out like, dang, like they really got us. And then 2, the way they play that style after they traded Capella, most of the players wasn't feeling it because it takes too much energy. Like
Dude,
he was like, we were drained like a week in.
Rebound for a bunch of 6'5", 6'6"
like
guys. It's
you're asking them to do something they never did their whole life. Like
even watching the Bucks game they won, it was like they can't get
so
a rebound in
draining,
the fourth
like-
quarter. Like there's no rebounds available.
poor Tucker, man.
Like just like there are no rebounds. Giannis not even jumping.
yeah, literally didn't
He's
jump.
just like catching a rebound and like all right.
He was just like, all right, left hand.
yeah, like
ball.
that's
Keep
to
going.
do that for 3 series, 4
That's tough, Man.
series.
That's tough.
I don't feel like no. I
don't think their bodies, somebody like EG or
no
Tuck,
way.
their bodies wouldn't even hold
There's
up.
just no way to do it. And like the way D'Antoni plays his rosters, the starters playing
What,
40 minutes a game.
8 guys, maybe if you lucky.
James is going 40 minutes every game at least, unless they just blowing somebody out.
That's why he gets drained every year.
It's like in the playoffs, it's like
It
there's
makes
no
sense.
like. I don't feel like the Rockets can.
he don't take breaks during the regular season. The playoffs come, you got to go full
I don't feel
throttle.
like they can.
It's like, nah.
I don't feel like they can.
The only hope they have is if they get super hot from 3. But that's
For 3
actually
series,
doing that for
is it
3
crazy
series.
for 3 series?
That's insane.
Oh, that'd be epic.
That's never happened before.
We shoot like 38% from 3 for like the playoffs and like shooting like
That's unheard of. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
that's essentially how they plan on winning though. Unheard of like way of winning.
I don't think.
I don't think it'll work though.
But my thing is really, like, which to the next time, which player from the East and the West needs to succeed in the playoffs? Because every year there's the players that they figure they can't win. You know what I'm saying? After a certain point
that's
in time,
easy. In the
it
East,
just gets to the point. They can't really win big game, or they can't do this, or they can't do that.
Okay.
Things of that nature.
in the East, I will go with Giannis.
I feel
Of
like
course,
Giannis is really. I feel
yeah,
like
it's that
Giannis
time.
is-
It's that moment.
especially
yeah.
after last year.
Yeah, especially after last
Like
year.
you had them 2-0 and
Yep.
they came and won 4
won
games
4 in a row.
and
You
looked
came
crazy.
back. You won MVP. You
I
essentially
feel
won
like
MVP. again.
people are gonna start turning on Giannis.
Oh,
if-
definitely,
if
yes.
they don't win.
This is the moment. If he don't get
This
it
is
now,
the
then
moment.
it's
like
gonna-
y'all crushing everybody during the regular
yeah.
season.
This is how it works.
like and hey, so you the MVP? You gonna like get to the finals, or you just he's gonna start getting James Harden in a second?
yeah, James Harden.
He's gonna get the James
and
Harden
that's
in a second.
transition to who in the
But yeah,
West.
we've seen you do this already. So now it's just like, okay, like it's just you're a
This
regular
is
season
this is your
guy.
peak. Yep.
Yeah, you're a regular season dude. Yeah, no, I feel like
It's him in the East, and then I would guess it would be Harden in the West. Of all the, yeah, it would be Harden. Either Harden or AD.
Huh.
It's either one of them. And it most likely would be AD because his team would be more expected to win than Harden's.
I feel
Especially
like
if
it
Russ
is
not
AD.
there. Now, if Harden goes out in the first round, then
I feel like AD has more pressure.
yeah, definitely. Because the Lakers expect a championship.
LeBron brought you here for a reason.
Yeah, it's
Like you
championship
here,
or
like
bust.
LeBron wanted you. Like
Yeah.
you wanted to leave.
Handpicked.
Like you're the player everybody thinks you
You got
are.
your way out of
It's
New Orleans, like,
which
yeah.
like now you gotta show up.
Yep, it's definitely either him or Harden.
I feel like the other guy who I had, which I had for another question, is Paul George. I feel like Paul George has like this superstar kind of tag on him, but it's like, dude, Paul George also because he's kind of floated low key in the way the Clippers
Oh,
been.
yeah.
I feel like he has the same kind of pressure AD is because Kawhi's already did it, and it's like, are you gonna be the superstar tag team dude, or are you just gonna be
Okay,
Paul
then
George
yeah,
who kind of been
that makes
last
sense.
year?
He would be in the AD boat then.
Like
Where
I
it's
think
like,
he
yeah,
really
you
is
got handpicked to win this
Paul
championship.
George.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta. Kawhi's proven he could do it.
Yep.
That isn't. He has no pressure. He's already did it.
So it's like if the Clippers don't make it, it's on
it's
you.
really
Like,
gonna be on Paul George. He needs like the tag team. He picked you for a reason. He came and got you.
He did it with Siakam.
He needed
Lowry,
you. Wanted
like,
you to be like. He purposely wanted Paul George to be there.
Yeah, he
So
handpicked him literally.
You gotta show it. Like, can he show up? It's been kind of weird, shaky this season. And Paul George is he can float from game.
Yeah,
to game.
he does.
Him and AD both have a lot of float. They both float. It's not. It's
I mean,
not just
right now, especially PG, he has the ability to float because the team's so like loaded. And two, he's been dealing with injuries as well this season as well.
Just in general, his nature.
Yeah,
He hit that run last year to where he was going crazy
with OKC,
last
yeah.
year. But then he came back. It just wasn't the same. But that was like that was the first time he was real. Like Paul George is just like every game.
Because even after they lost, nobody was really ridiculing Paul George.
Yeah, but I feel like the position they in and what people expect out of the Clippers.
Yeah,
It's up to Paul George more than anybody else because everybody's keen on
that's
Kawhi.
true.
You're never even gonna get the best defender. You get to have your way with whoever the next guy is.
And there ain't too many teams right
There ain't
now
too many
with
teams that got
two
two
good
guys.
defenders. Yeah,
Who?
I'm trying to think of two perimeter defenders other than the Clippers.
They're the only one.
The other team
Really, the
that come to
Raptors.
mind right now is Raptors,
Celtics.
Celtics, and OKC.
Yeah.
And then OKC is young, so like you should be able to do what you want against them.
Nah, it's not too many guys. Like PG, you get to have it whoever the
Yeah.
next guy is. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
got
LeBron,
a
if they
point
play
on
the
PG.
Lakers, LeBron has to guard one of them. He has no choice.
yeah, he has no choice.
Because Danny Green's probably taking one guy, and LeBron's taking another guy.
Yeah, that's how it's been rolling throughout the season, the regular season.
What else? What other
Predictions.
in the playoffs?
Yeah, first round predictions. Who wins and how many games?
Lakers in 5,
Lakers versus Blazers. You got Lakers in 5. Okay.
Clippers in 5,
Okay. So okay.
Nuggets in I feel like Nuggets in 6.
Okay.
If Russell Westbrook comes back early enough within the first 2 games, I feel like it's Rockets in 6. If Russell Westbrook doesn't come back, I feel like it's gonna be OKC like in 6 or 5 or 6.
And then the East.
I mean, Raptors sweeping, Bucks sweeping, Celtics in 5.
And then Pacers.
I feel like, man, I feel like Heat in 7.
Heat in 7. Okay. See, I got Lakers in 5 over the Blazers. Clippers in 5 over Dallas. Nuggets in 7. But that was before Conley.
Mike Conley.
Yeah. So depending on him, I feel like it still might go 7, just the way the Nuggets are. And then I had Thunder in 6 if Russ, like depending on Russ, of course.
Yeah, depending on
And
that.
then if he does show up quick, like you said, the Rockets in 6. Like that was going 6, but it's just a matter of when Russ
It
comes
depends
back.
on what's going on with that.
And then Bucks sweep. Raptors in 5.
You think the Nets are winning the
The
game?
Nets will get a game off
I
of
don't think the
them.
Nets are winning the game.
I think
the
they'll
Nets
get
are
one.
I think the Nets are getting steamroll.
I think they'll get 1.
Raptors are rolling.
Just because they play so hard all the time.
I don't
And they got
think so.
shooters.
I don't think so.
I think they'll get hot
I think
one
they're
game.
getting smashed. They're getting smacked.
I got Celtics in 5. I don't give Philly any chance. And then I got Heat in 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
About the same, close to the
Yeah,
same.
it's really close.
Yeah. I think the Raptors are winning the East.
You think they're coming out the East?
Raptors are winning the East. I say it right now.
You booking that?
I'm booking it.
So we putting 100 on my bookie on that?
I might.
What do you mean you might? You
I
booking
think
it?
I think I'm down.
Booking it
I
literally
think
means my
I
bookie.
think the Raptors in East. I think the Raptors coming out the East.
What they what's their odds to come out the East?
I think you said it was 350.
350.
I think the Raptors are beating the Bucks.
Ooh, that's not bad at all.
I think the Raptors are beating the Bucks. I think the Raptors are the 3rd best team in the league. Arguably the second. I mean, the Raptors are the 3rd best team in the league.
I feel like they're like the 4th best team.
I feel like it's Clippers, Lakers, Raptors.
I feel like it's Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. Well, you could throw Bucks between Clippers and Lakers, and then the Raptors.
I think the Raptors are really good. People are and they're deep. They don't have no.
They are deep.
They have no guys who can't play.
Bro, they got oh my god.
They have no
They got
guys who
third
can't
stringers
play.
coming in.
Yeah, like they can all play and all do everything. They can play any kind of way.
Them and
They
the
can play
Clippers
big,
is just
they can
like,
play-
what is going on,
They can
man?
play big. They can play small. They got Van Fleet and Lowry, two small guards. They got OG. They got Siakam.
They got rim protection. Yep.
Yeah, like they got
Perimeter
whatever kind of
defenders.
team you want to throw out there. They can
Yeah,
throw
they
a team
are
out
really,
there.
really.
They can
they're
throw
really
a
solid.
five out there that's as good as your five altogether, probably.
Yeah.
Like player for player,
and know their roles. Yeah,
like player for player, and they can like,
and they got a lot of chemistry too.
and they're not scared.
I love that.
That's probably like the biggest thing with this season. They've been down so many times by like more than 10 double digits, and they don't.
No matter
they don't-
who's playing,
Don't
yeah.
matter.
I like
they
that.
don't. They're not scared at all. They're playing with their chests out. Like the Raptors. I feel like the Raptors gonna beat the Bucks.
Depth wise, I feel they're just like the Clippers, because it's like their 9th or 10th dude can come in the game and like
Yeah.
impact the game.
Yeah.
So you got the Raptors coming out of the East,
Raptors come out the East.
and of course the Clippers in the
I
West.
feel like Clippers come out the West. What are these? Okay, the betting. Ah, okay. Utah, Denver.
So this is for the first 2 games.
See,
first 2 days.
I'm gonna choose.
So we're doing bets right now for the first two
Okay.
first 2 days.
I'll take the Denver 3.5
That's your favorite one?
out of
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
the Denver 3.5.
3.5 is pretty low, especially with Conley being out.
Yeah, the 3.5 looks good. You know what? I changed my mind. That
Ooh,
Boston -4. No,
I like
don't
the
know.
Clippers -5.
Clippers -5.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna steamroll.
Oh, my
game
bad. I'm
one.
looking the wrong way. Milwaukee -10 is going to smack Orlando.
What? That mug was like 13
They're
or
gonna
12 yesterday.
smack Orlando. They're gonna be Orlando by like 25.
Yeah, Orlando's out of there.
Book it. That's the one. That's double digit bets kind of scared me.
Yeah, that was
Orlando
always scary.
is trash.
Because like the last 4 minutes, it could be like a
Orlando is
20-point game.
trash.
The last 4 minutes.
Like, can we just let Memphis
cover.
in the East and take Orlando's spot?
Man, I wish NBA would.
I don't
do
know.
that.
Really want to see Orlando.
I've
play.
been wanting that for years.
I
thought they
don't
was
wanna
gonna
see
really do it
Orlando
this
play any
with the
more
bubble.
playoff games. Like they've done. It's 2 years in a row now. I'm tired of seeing them. Like, no, get them out of here.
Like, there's no upside to having the Magic.
Or
in the
just give
playoffs.
Milwaukee a bye. Like the Milwaukee should
That's
just get
essentially
a,
what they're gonna get.
just give them a bye.
It's just more risky because you can get injured.
they just tuning up. It's like, we don't want to go out.
That's how it was. What last year when they played Detroit? It's like, all right, just don't get hurt.
Disgusting.
Okay, so you going with the Milwaukee -10?
Yeah.
Double digits is always scary. I really like the Clippers in five.
Clippers
-5.
five?
Yeah.
I just feel like Milwaukee's gonna smack Orlando.
Yeah, I think they
like
will,
Orlando
too.
has no chance.
Yeah.
Like that. Like there's no. I don't see Orlando hanging around, hanging in there. Like
Yeah.
nah.
I like that
They're
one
going
a lot,
to
too.
abuse them.
Clippers and Bucks seem like the moves. I would parlay that actually.
Might be something.
I think I might
I'm
do
about to
that.
look into that.
Parlay that with the Boston money line. We good to go.
The Boston money line.
Yeah,
Oh.
like just straight up
Oh,
winning.
straight up?
Yeah, just straight up winning.
You know, Philadelphia kind of scares me a little bit.
Really?
A little bit, only because
know.
they're still not bad without Ben Simmons.
No, they're not bad. It's just like they're not good enough.
Horford, Richardson, and Harris, they still have some. They have really like
Well, if
above
Richardson
average
gets
players.
hot, then yeah.
And I feel like
that gets a little scary.
Embiid could take over a game and like win a game.
I keep feeling
'Cause
like
Boston
Embiid-
has nobody to stop him.
Will Embiid make it out of a game without an injury?
I just feel like Embiid could take over a game. Like he might drop 40 and 20 and like win a game. Like he can do that.
But they always struggle against Boston too, even when Ben was there. Is there?
Boston has no big man to even try to stop him.
Yeah, but somehow, some way, they always have them numbered.
Yeah. I don't know. Playoffs gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
the
ready.
first round. The first round.
First round have is a few intriguing matchups.
Oh yeah, the Rockets matchup.
like you know who's gonna win, but it's still gonna be fun to watch.
I want to watch the Clippers Mavericks games.
I wanna see
That's
the
gonna be
Blazers
fun.
play us.
That's gonna be fun. The
can't wait to
Clippers.
see that.
The Clippers. Oh, the Portland too. I want to see what
can't
Dame
wait
gonna
see
do.
that, Yeah,
Like if Dame lights it up game one, I can't wait for the day after that.
Me too.
It's gonna be like, what is going on? Like
Me too.
Are the Lakers in trouble?
That's one of the reasons.
Can Anthony Davis really come
I
through?
wanted Portland because
Is LeBron done?
They're gonna have you focused.
LeBron done. Oh, the LeBron
Yeah, after
done.
game one.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, it's coming. The Anthony Davis. If
Oh,
Anthony Davis
the slander's
plays bad,
slander's going all the way to Anthony Davis.
Oh my
he could
God.
drop 40. They still gonna figure out a way
yeah,
to
if
slander.
LeBron
him.
looks washed, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
And he
can't
can,
wait.
like-
I just hate that it's Tuesday and not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who's the best matchup tomorrow?
Who's the best matchup tomorrow?
I know the Nuggets. The Nuggets and the Jazz play first.
The Rockets play tomorrow, don't they?
No, they play the same day as
Oh,
us. right before us.
tomorrow.
Nuggets Jazz first.
I feel like the 76ers and Celtics matchup is gonna be a lot more
Okay,
fun.
so the 5:30 and the 8 o'clock games are good. Okay,
I feel like Embiid without Ben Simmons, we're gonna get to see.
just him explode.
Wait.
I hope so.
I feel like it's not gonna be no.
I'm really
argument.
hoping for him to be like healthy, like because man,
Yeah.
that's a bummer if he doesn't come out healthy.
Yeah. So this episode we talked about bodies banging LeBron in the post.
Sorry, Brian.
CP3's body holding up against being banged by bigger men.
Sorry, CP3.
All that stuff. Brought to you by Jerry. Beat it up, Jerry. Talking about banging bodies. Talking about. Oh my God! I gotta hear that back.
It feels good. It feels good to be back.
Great.